My name's Miles, Daniel Miles, and this is a retro dunking of Live and Let Die, the first James Bond film to actually star an English actor. So let's break it down. 00 agents being bumped off across the globe, and James Bond is dispatched to find out what the hell's going on. Alright, now there's a lot of firsts in this film. The first James Bond film to have a black villain. The first James Bond film to have a black Bond girl. The first James Bond film to have its song sung by an actual Beatle. And this film holds the record for the most viewed film in the United Kingdom. When it was released in 1980 on ITV, it was watched by over 23 million people. It's just a shame that this film has aged so poorly. This film came out in the era of the blaxploitation film, and they wanted to try and bring that into Live and Let Die, which is already a really poorly aged novel. Now, one character that has aged appallingly, and I rank as arguably the worst supporting character in a James Bond film, is Sheriff J.W. Pepper, who embodies Southern stereotypes. He's played really well by the actor, who I absolutely hate. The character's awful, he's a stereotype, he's racist, and he slows the film down. He's an unnecessary, unneeded character. For once, the villain actually has a pretty plausible plan. He wants to take over the drug market in North America. And he's got a plan, he's got a base, and he's got a plan that doesn't involve space lasers or stealing space shuttles. It's a solid, workable plan. Also, Bond only gets one gadget. He gets a watch that he can use as a buzzsaw, as a magnet. Very limited usage. Although Roger Moore would grow on to become more gadget dependent, in this one, he just relies on his watch and his wits. Jane Seymour plays Solitaire, the Bond girl of the role. She's been held hostage by the villain because she can see the future. She knows James Bond is coming. She's an incredible threat and makes an incredible resource. The theme song was actually nominated for an Academy Award. It didn't win, but it was sung by Sir Paul McCartney, so it already wins. There's a really good scene on a crocodile film where Bond is stranded on an island in the middle of a lake surrounded by crocodiles, and that stunt was done for real. The next time you watch it, that stunt was done for real. The boat chase in the middle of the film was described in the script with the words, "the best damn boat chase you've ever seen." And whilst it is very good, it's really rather too long. In fact, that's a complaint that could be levied against the whole film. You could lose 15 minutes very easily. On the whole though, this is a good solid opener for Roger Moore. The action's good, the villain's believable, the gadgets are kept in. It's still sticking pretty close to Fleming's actual novel. Although in the novel, Kananga was smuggling in gold coins and not drugs. But aside from that, we're still stuck pretty close to the original novel. This is also the only James Bond film to have a supernatural theme. All the others, relatively grounded in reality and the laws of physics. This is the first and only one to have a supernatural theme. It is replayed constantly on ITV. I think it's a law that it has to be on TV every 3 months in the UK. If you can look past that it's aged and that the characters we regard now as offensive but was actually standard at the time, this is still a pretty good Bond film and a pretty good opener. So I'm going to rate this film as see it. I'm Daniel, this is a Donkey. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share and subscribe.